Great to have you here. We are coming to you live from digital address GA0992539. Also live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. Processions are taking place today in parts of Accra as the Right to Information Coalition steps up its push for the passage of the RTI bill into law. After various missed deadlines by past and current governments and Parliament, the RTI coalition launched this campaign to pile pressure on the House to pass the bill into law. Here's Mama V. Owusu-Abuaje catching up with some members of the coalition sharing flyers in parts of Accra this morning.
Here I am at the Rich Runabout as part of a campaign by a group, massive group, trying to push this bill through. But we know that a lot of things have happened. The issue is that November has ended, really, and December is beginning. And with a slow pace, because this bill is at the consideration stage, but we know that very little time is dedicated to it. That's the worry. This may not happen before the end of December. So here we are. I was speaking to Juliet. Juliet is one of the campaigners. She's doing the job that they're doing today. Let me just grab her. Juliet. Hi, Juliet. Can I just take you away for a while? Hi, Jay. Let me talk to you a bit about what you're doing today. Just come up here for me. So explain what you've been doing here.
So we set out to get the public involved in the Right to Information campaign. For many, many years, this bill has been in Parliament, actually for well over 16 years, and we think that it's about time that it's passed. We've gotten promises from Parliament for years and years, and we think that perhaps if we get citizens involved, if we get them to understand what the benefits of a right to information are, and they start to pressurize their representatives in their local areas, just maybe we might get some action from Parliament.
Okay, so explain to us what the response has been. Is everybody receiving it?
There's been a mix of responses. There are people who say we've heard about this for so many years that we don't even understand why it still hasn't been passed. There's some people who are incredulous that it hasn't been passed. They're asking if we're sure that this isn't an act already. But there's lots of other people who are listening to the news and who know what this campaign is about. So it's been mixed, but I would say that overall Ghanaians have been very receptive.
Finally, what are you hoping they will do with the flyers and the stickers?
We're hoping that people will put them in the back of their cars, that they will pass them on after they have read them. It's an information infographic, if you like, and it tells the benefits of what this kind of act will do for our country and how more open and transparent government and its machinery will become.
So that's not the only activity the RTI coalition is undertaking today. They plan to sit in Parliament and observe proceedings today. We'll take you there and also pick reactions from some of the members. Meanwhile, the Ghana Monitoring and Evaluation Forum is also calling on Parliament to expedite action on the passage of the RTI. The forum believes the Right to Information law will help reduce fake news and propaganda that are churned out daily. Coordinator for the Monitoring and Evaluation Forum, Dede Bedu Ado, called for a national policy on monitoring and evaluation to get the country focused. Richard Kojinyako has more.
A national policy on monitoring and evaluation is what the forum seeks. They say this will enable citizens in Ghana track the real-time results of government policies and subject them to scrutiny. Coordinator for the Ghana Monitoring and Evaluation Forum, Dede Bedu Ado, believes the Right to Information law will help monitor and evaluate activities for government and reduce the spread of fake news.
Well, the truth about MNE is if you build a castle on lies, it's bound to fall. So MNE is based on facts and evidence. Now, we are hoping, as most CSOs are hoping, that the RTI, the Right to Information Bill, will help us have access to real information, evidence and data from government. In the past few days, we've seen evidence of the fact that government itself itself is moving towards streamlining our data sources, putting it on the net so that we can have more access to it. So once the bill is passed and now the right to information is streamlined, hopefully we all get the building blocks we need so that our monitoring and evaluation is based on facts and not assumptions or emotions or just mere promises that somebody made on a platform. But it will be based on what we can track and actually find evidence to back. If we know where the news is coming from, where the information is coming from, if we can check the facts behind the news, hopefully we can make the news a bit more credible and something we can sustain and work with.
The forum also called for a national policy on monitoring and evaluation that will help the country assess its level of development and set a perfect stage on how the country is going to be run properly.
Some of the key points we are taking home is definitely that we need a national policy and that more people need to understand what is MNE and why it's important. Monitoring most of us do, but we do it almost ad hoc. One of the things we are pushing for is some form of standardization so that as a country we have a policy on monitoring and evaluation. If we monitor, this is what we are monitoring for. This is how we want to do it, where and when. So that once we know this as a people, we are able to better monitor, check what's happening, and learn from it for ourselves.
The forum created a stage for civil society organizations and many leaders in institutions across the country to address critical issues about monitoring and evaluation in Ghana. Richard Kwejonya Akon, Joy News, Cape Coast.